button to button.
I hope you wear a 2X.
I do. I wear an extra
What's that
Do
make
you
you?
know how fucking hard it is to find fat and tall?
Yes. Every time I go shopping. Thank you.
Thanks,
All
Trick.
right.
I don't know what size you wear. That's a 4X.
Okay. It's 2X.
It's gonna make his tits look huge.
I don't know. I don't know how to read, motherfucker.
I went by the tag. Cause that,
Whoa. Hold on.
Southern
You're supporting
Spirit
fucking terrorists?
dude.
Made in Pakistan.
Not gonna fucking lie. As much as you may think and thank me, whatever. I paid $5 for a shirt. Don't give a fuck.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I wear the shit out of that.
I will
El
not. I
Salvador
will
here.
ruin white, so it'll be certain occasions.
Well, I got you white just because you hate being outside and the heat and everything. If you at least wear a white shirt outside, it'll be a little bit cooler than
If I
black.
take my shirt off, it is white. Actually, the same color.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But
I appreciate it.
There was
nonetheless.
very select few places that had anything larger than a 2X shirt.
Welcome to my life.
And
You guys want fans?
Yeah.
He loves this heat. The rest of us
I
are
know.
dying.
I got that one and that one. I don't know what the power is on that one. I got another one right here. It's probably destined. Oh, 97%,
Oh, that's
I'll
good.
take it.
96, 95, 94.
Hey,
Yeah.
bring it.
Yeah.
Bring it to this side. I bought Project Farm did a video where he tested waist fans.
Pretty down to 87.
Did a video where he tested waist fans.
As in waist.
Like clips to your belt, and you clip your shirt to it, and it blows air up your shirt. So I watched it, and I found one of the better ones that had the features I wanted. I didn't want the flashlight. I didn't care. And I ordered
Swiss Army.
it was
waist
$20. It's $20.
Amy's got one.
And I tried it out. It doesn't really work under my shirt, probably because I'm fat. It just aims in and blows air at my roll and doesn't really help out. But I tell you what, you can clip it to your short leg and clear the swamp out.
On your little leg, it'll be a really tiny.
Well, the issue is I tried it in air conditioning first,
Ah.
and then it was really teeny tiny.
Like I told you, I said, if the first one works, pretty soon you got them all going around you, and you're going because the wind's blowing up your face.
Well, you just got to circle one leg so the swamp can come out the other.
Unbutton your. Get real flora going.
Get a romper.
Insulated one to get full effect. So, what was the highlight and low light of your trip?
highlight, of course, was going up the mountain. And I tell you what, it was
Well, tell everybody what you did first, because I guess we never even brought it up.
drove
Maybe I should
from
do the intro first.
Ionia.
Yeah.
Liberty and Lad, keep it local, keep it cash, tell the feds to kiss your ass. I'm Ty.
Move.
I'm Trigger.
Professor.
Professor Becky.
All right. Sorry to interrupt.
No, I drove from Ionia to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Okay.
10 minutes.
I will, you know what? I never stopped and rumped anything at your house. I wanted to. I almost did.
They probably would have burned your ass.
Last week, yeah.
Hottest day down there, we had 124 out in the sunlight. But that same day, we went up the mountain, and at the top of freaking mountain at what they call Newfound Gap, which is the start of the Appalachian Trail, it was 76 degrees.
And you walked
Well, Ty,
how far down it?
it's in a valley, which means there's not much in the way of breeze.
Speaking of breeze.
We walked 2.5 to 3 miles of the Appalachian Trail one way, so 6 miles of it, there and back.
Kids did good then?
Yeah.
Okay. Usually children are like, I'm
Yeah.
bored, this sucks. Get the
Then
fuck
we went
out of here.
down,
We're back
we
to the room.
walked around Gatlinburg. The boy did a moonshine tasting at Tennessee Shine Company.
And then went and bought a sword.
He wanted to. We went to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, but not that day. Anyway, we were walking in Gatlinburg, and it was actually kind of funny because my kids always bitch whenever we go out. Is there any place we can go that you don't know somebody?
Yeah. Who'd you run into?
College buddy of mine.
Huh.
So we were going in the shit shops. I turn and I'm like, I know you. And good looking woman. And I'm like, I turn and I smack the guy next to her on the freaking arm. Her husband's
Okay.
one I'm friends with. And I just see him post all the time, whatever. So I recognize her, whatever. I hadn't seen him in 25 years since I was in college. But I see him on Facebook all the time. He posts whatever.
Right.
Well, the last time I was in Vegas, I was actually at a bar in New York, at like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, talking to the guy sitting next to us at the freaking bar, and we were talking about where we were from or whatever, and he said he was from Xenia, Ohio. I'm like, yeah, I got a couple of buddies of mine from there. They happen to know such.
Mm-hmm.
That's my sister's brother-in-law. And they hang out, whatever, quite a bit. So
Most of the world isn't as populated as Michigan is,
I took a selfie right there at
which
the
is
freaking bar.
fucking
Well,
sad.
Don't compare us to Ohio. Nobody wants to live in Ohio.
I took a
That's right.
selfie next to him at the freaking bar and sent it to my buddy in Xenia. He's like, small fucking world. And we brought that up, so that was the last time we had shot the shit. Texting back and forth. Small world again.
Mm-hmm.
Funny running into you in Gatlinburg.
Never fails.
But after that, we were still walking through Gatlinburg, and there was 8,000 to 10,000 people in Gatlinburg walking. In and out of all the shit shops, and
Well, I feel like you probably chose the week to be in Gatlinburg. Everybody's probably down there.
there was
So
a
it was a
lot.
tourist week. Okay.
But we were walking back to the parking lot where a car was, about halfway back from going down Gatlinburg Strip, and we're looking at stuff, and all of a sudden, a crowd of people start screaming and hooting and hollering, and look up, right across the road through a crowd. Here comes a black bear running across the road through another crowd.
Damn.
Panic ensue?
No,
No? Just everybody's like, huh?
everybody was trying to fumble fuck their phones,
Mm-hmm.
and my kids were trying to fumble fuck their phones while the bear ran into a parking garage,
No.
ran through the parking garage out the other side up the mountain.
Jumps in a clown car and comes bolting out.
And they're like, we missed it on. I'm like, but you seen it in person. I wasn't fumble fucking for my phone because that bear was gone. He was on a mission. He didn't stop. Barely slowed down at the wall of the freaking parking garage before he had headed first into
Gotta
it.
look like Moody got a shit. I got a shit.
But
That's probably why he's running. You know that shuffle.
that was pretty cool. So, then we watched.
That would be really, I mean, that would be like the highlight, a highlight to me for sure.
We watched the fireworks from the side of the mountain. They were lighting them off the back corner of Dollywood down there, which it was a pretty big freaking ordeal. There was thousands of people watching them. We rode the second biggest mountain coaster in Tennessee,
Right?
and that was it was pretty damn fast.
Really?
I think the guy said right day, right moisture, everything. A 200-pound person can get up to almost 50 mile an hour on it.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
It's 1.15 mile track.
Yeah, I gotta pause that. Okay.
1.15 mile track. And it was 1,400 feet of drop.
Okay.
Um,
Was it like a wooden roller coaster? Or?
no, it's look up mountain coasters. It's a single cart. You operate the freaking brakes,
Oh, really?
and you're belted in. You got more or less a roll bar head loop, whatever, like on a roadster, and you do circles, and it's hairpin curves.
I'm gonna have to try it.
It's pretty cool.
Buzzy went on that slingshot thing down in Gatlinburg.
I tried to talk kids into that. They seen it sticking straight up and down, and they were upside down, like freaking 15 to 2,000 feet up in the freaking air, and they're like, "Yeah, no, thank you."
Sally showed Bianca. She's like, "Hell yeah, I'm all over that." And then there's another one, I guess, same kind of idea right next to it. She's like, "Yeah, I want to do that one too."
There's a big rope swing.
Yep.
To where you got a big platform, and literally, I bet the columns are as big as one of the freaking cell phone towers outside out off of 96, probably 1,500 feet tall. And it brings you up, and you're swinging out over freaking Pigeon Forge.
Dude, 400 feet. 400 feet across ground is one thing to look at, but when you're up 400 feet or whatever distance, it is crazy far down. I bungee jumped from like 200 feet, and it looked like a mile.
Good thing you're strapped in.
Unlike that one lady.
She got chucked off the bridge or whatever.
Kids have talked about a zip line, but we looked at that. No, we weren't going to do that.
If I can con Gavin into going to Vegas, I think I want to try that Fremont Street zip line.
All the
Whatever it's called.
mega slot or whatever.
Yeah.
We did
Dude,
the
I can't-
NASCAR.
He turns 21. He's still a virgin. Maybe I can find him a mega slit.
NASCAR speed track.
Bunny Ranch.
We did that. That was
Bring that swing he's got.
8 go-kart tracks on one property that you run.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them were small kiddie ones, small slow go-karts.
Yeah, fine.
And one had go-karts on it that did 55 mile an hour.
Holy smokes. That's ripping.
And you have to wear a helmet, have to have a valid driver's license to even get on it.
Right.
So, like, B couldn't go, even with a permit or whatever. Nope.
Gotta
You have
be.
to have a valid driver's license.
That'd bum her out. I need to take her over to the other ones and get her on the... Because she can be 15 at the Grand Rapids Grand Prix, can't they?
I don't know.
I have to look it up again. Are you going hunting tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. I told her you were, so...
But there was just a lot of cool shit. We drove around, seen a lot of shit. Drove up through the mountains. So we went down. We were in North Carolina, I don't know, 15 miles. So that was the first time kids ever been out of state.
Really?
Well, I guess that far out of state. The boy had been to Indiana, and the one had been to Toledo Zoo.
I don't think I'd admit to either one of them.
But
Wait,
whatever.
wait a
Oh,
second.
hold on. What part of Indiana was it? Gary?
No. No.
How long did it take you to get over the Mackinac Bridge?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't go that way. I'm south.
So it was,
My trailer just went over it.
I stopped in Perrysburg, Toledo, got gas at Costco.
Is there a line at those Costco's like there is in Grand Rapids?
No.
The ones in Grand Rapids are garbage.
What?
But
Gas lines?
it was
Not in the morning.
Tuesday at 6 o'clock when I hit it, and it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Even on the way back. So I left Toledo, Ohio, and made it all the way to Pigeon Forge on my tank gas from Toledo. Got gas down there, drove around all week, and got gas at Boosie's before I came back, and got gas again in Toledo, and so I had to get gas 4 times, 1,471 miles round trip.
What was the total cost of this trip?
Total cost of this trip was, actually, I just got one that was pending that actually went. It was $1,925.
$2,000.
Timeshare and all?
I mean, how much do you figure for the timeshare?
$1,000. I don't know.
Okay, then 29.
Okay.
But it was points driven that I didn't have to, or that I wasn't going to use this year, that I hadn't had plans for, so I used my points for the year, went down there. But shit, I only spent $200 in gas down there, or going down there, driving around, and coming back. $200 in gas.
I mean, you already told me this behind the shop, so but I wanted to bring it up.
Used roughly 49.5 gallons of gas. Average 29.7 miles a gallon.
I mean, Cavaliers are pretty known for their mileage a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And I kept it fairly decent on the speed. I didn't freaking run. I don't think I ever got over 81, 82 mile an hour.
Yeah, that's good.
There's a couple semis that passed me like I stand still.
4th of July week, they don't want to be out there either.
In Ohio and through the mountains, I could beat them up the mountain. Them motherfuckers, I bet some of them were doing 100 when they hit the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah, but great fuel mileage for a truck.
And
Just neutral.
that was the other thing. I assumed that because most of them were Ty's favorite freaking turbine Suburbans.
White Volvos.
Well,
Saw one
Volvos and
yesterday.
Freightliners.
He texted me out. He texted me and said, "I just seen one of your turbine Suburbans," and I'm like, "Fuck, I see him all the time."
We're sitting at a light yesterday. Wife and I had the day off for her birthday, sitting at a light because we came from the airport, normal.
Watch. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, here comes a sleeper cab, and I'm watching it because we can't move. We like from the industry, want to get out of the way, can't move. I'm looking at him, going. I started laughing my ass off because here's the Volvo when the turbo's like.
I did have
What was it? It's not all Volvos, but it's always a Volvo.
I did have one oh shit moment one day driving through the mountains.
Did you feel like your brakes were heating up? Because that always seems like the common.
No, that motherfucker doesn't know how to drive.
Oh,
That idiot ain't got a fucking clue how to drive.
okay.
I can tell you that right now. Nope.
Okay. Got it.
My brakes never once got hot, fade, warp, nothing.
Okay.
I mean, you have to pay attention to your surroundings.
All right. Gavin about warped my fucking rotors yesterday, just trying to turn a corner. So I let him drive my truck.
Like I said, I did have one oh shit moment driving up through the mountains. They fucking twist and turn and find the flattest area, whatever. You guys would love some of this shit. Because
Last week, you came over and we went
Thursday.
for a ride before you went home.
Mm-hmm.
And I took him out the back way, Riverside Drive, out to Muir Lions, and then came back Stage Road. I ain't been on him in a long time, so I wasn't like ripping and tearing. When you're behind somebody that knows the roads, he hung. Probably could have went a hell of a lot faster, but you don't know when you come around a corner if the blacktop's opening up or potholes. Where we there was a couple rough area. Did you see my hand going like this?
Yeah.
Your governor says she's fixing the damn roads.
Mm-hmm.
There shouldn't be potholes.
dude, there was a couple of times I thought I was fucking gonna blow a tire out on some of the fucking potholes in Kentucky and Ohio and Tennessee. There was some on the expressway that fucking big and that deep, where trucks would stop and push the asphalt up, and it made fucking huge divots. And
That makes my heart
fucking,
stop.
Driving in the fucking dark, it's like, wham, fuck. And it's like, holy fuck. And I'm like, turn the steering wheel back and forth, and I'm waiting to hear. It's just like, holy shit. But, no, I
He makes
almost,
me queasy thinking about it because I hate that shit.
I had
hate
one
it.
time, I was driving up through there, and it was twist, turn, fucking tail of the dragon shit up through the fucking mountains.
I've never been up
and
there.
it's,
Actually,
it's barely a fucking 2-lane road. And there's no guardrails on the fucking sides, nothing. And I came up hill and thought it went straight. Oh no, it went whoop. I fucking topped the hill. I jacked the freaking brakes about that far from the wall of the mountain.
That's like the first time I ever went down 45th Street. You ever done that?
Yes.
Whitney, or like before Whitneyville, that curve the only curve in that road, The very first time you go down it is a sharp SOB. You end up in the other oncoming lane, but anyway, good.
It was fun driving around. I asked both kids if they wanted to drive up through the mountain. They're like, nope, we are so good. I'm like, whatever. There's a lot of traffic. But yeah, I smelt a lot of people's freaking brakes, but they get barreling ass down a mountain or down a freaking straightaway. Oh shit, turn, and they would just hammer the fucking brakes, and you could see smoke start rolling off their fucking brakes. It's like,
well, I mean,
why you gotta freaking run 70 mile an hour down this fucking straightaway when you just
enjoy
came
the
up this
trees?
Exactly. I hit brakes just a little bit and slow down and speed back up. Hit the brakes a little bit, just gradually, and just enjoy. I'm on fucking vacation. I want to see this shit.
Right. What, are you in a hurry to go to dinner somewhere? Right.
You ever downshift in our cars?
Like manually?
Yeah. I do it for the Meyer Hill all the time.
No, automatically.
I do it for the hill all the time. I get going down, I'll kick it over into manual and then knock it down a couple.
I've accidentally kicked my car into manual before. That's it.
And then you wondered, why the fuck isn't
Why
this
is this
thing
thing not
shifting?
shifting? Yeah, and then I kick it back over. But no, I've never.
Oh, dude, I've done engine braking for this hill. It's much easier.
I can hear Jake break out of your car. Oh, yeah.
No, it's a Thule.
I will say you can hear my turbo whistle off the trees in the mountains.
Oh,
That was pretty cool.
imagine how loud it'd be if you put a hood stack in that thing. Be rad. I told Bill Hoffman. Bill Hoffman's got a brand new, loaded out fucking Denali Duramax, and he's got huge flags on there right now. Those
Probably pride flags because it's the Duramax.
he's got the bad flags. You ever see the advertisement for that? They're bigger. They're pretty well built. He's got those. And I said, you know what that truck needs? Exhaust stacks coming out of the bed. No. And everybody's like, yeah. But anyway,
But no, I had a good time.
good. So I sent this to the professor earlier and asked him what he thought. We've been talking about AI bullshit for quite a while. So I sent something to CJ the other day, and he sent it back. He goes, "I'm pretty sure that's AI," and I'm like, So I said,
I think
Well-
I've seen an AI data center being built right off freaking 75 in Ohio.
"I want to grab
I want
somebody's
to say
fucking
right
throat."
around Finley, somewhere right around there, but I'm not sure. It was a monster fucking chunk of open field, and it was
Probably.
flat, and it
Wow,
was
so-
building a
Wires everywhere.
giant fucking building.
Well, the problem is, it could either be a data center or an Amazon.
Or a Buc-ee's.
True.
Dude, like I said down there, that Buc-ee's was fucking huge.
In fact. That's
Well,
what
hold
I'm
on.
saying.
You didn't
But
tell.
you're on vacation with everybody else. And
You didn't tell Professor about the bussy.
So, first time we went out there, just wanted to go and visit. Figure they probably have the parking lot itself is, I'd probably say 500 spaces. It was full.
can you bring up the one he went to?
Kodak, Tennessee.
Yes. Seaverville, Kodak, right around there. I don't exactly know what the
We
address
brought the
is,
one up
but-
in Kentucky before.
Yep, Lexington, Kentucky.
No,
It was Rochester,
Richmond.
Richmond, Kentucky.
Yeah,
That's what it
Richmond.
was. That's what it was.
We went to Hardee's of Richmond exit before that. But anyway, I got gas on the way back before we left there at Buc-ee's. And I'm at pump 57, and after I start pumping fuel, it comes up. Rec fuel at pump 248 to 264.
Bruh.
I don't know if that was the end of the pumps or if that was just where the rec fuel is.
Oh, damn.
So the thing on the there is the pumps.
Pumps, yeah.
I like how they got a bussy right on the.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even know the back parking lot over here. Or that parking lot.
The
Oh,
employee
shit.
parking lot.
What the hell's that?
I never drove back there. What
What
the
is that
fuck
thing?
is that building? Oh, that's the car wash.
Car wash, yeah.
A 4-lane.
So
car
you get
wash.
$1
Nice.
off a gallon, up to 15 gallons if you get a car wash. $15 car wash, you're basically getting a car wash for free.
Yeah.
Unless you get 14 gallons and you're fucking yourself.
Oh, we went to that Great Smokies flea market too.
Why does that not surprise me? Probably you have like a sixth sense about you when it comes to flea markets, I think.
So, there's the bussy you went and visited.
That's a big bussy.
I mean, it's got at least 264 freaking pumps.
Holy shit, dude.
And where it says Bucky's Boulevard down here, that right there, you can see the kind of square area. That's the tanks, the in-ground tanks.
Oh, yeah.
And you see, okay, Mercedes-Benz charging station, Tesla superchargers.
Okay.
So that was all freaking charging stations.
I'm surprised I don't see a semi there dumping
shit.
fuel at the moment because they're pumping it out of the ground just as fast as they can dump it in.
How many 20,000 gallon tanks do you think they have to support that many pumps?
That's a pretty fair question.
And I don't fucking know that, but I can tell you right now, you can get E85, E30, 88, regular, super, and premium.
And wreck.
Well, direct fuel is only
Diesel,
certain pumps.
premium diesel.
So you
It's-
can get those
it's
at,
still
like,
an underground
the
tank.
center freaking 200 pumps, and the outer 25 here and the outer 25 here have diesel fuel and wreck fuel
Jeez.
or whatever. But it is fucking
So,
huge.
It's as big as that picture is. It
they
really
too
puts
deep?
it into perspective when you figure the most average car on the road today is probably a Volkswagen Passat / Jetta or a
Camry.
Cavalier.
Actually, no.
Cavalier.
No. The
Just like the
most.
size of this fucking car right here. Look at it.
The
Just
most-
off my memory, this is pump 57.
Ish.
That's where I was. So,
And
Ty,
it's
the
pump,
most
pump, right? Double
Yep.
pump. Mm-hmm.
the most common vehicle on the road, let's be honest, is a half-ton minivan.
Oh yeah. F-150.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 doors.
Dodge
Short
1500.
bed.
You know how many Dodge 1500s I seen down there?
I got a Dodge 1500, but mine's got 8 lugs. It's like a 1500, but for dudes.
But no, I think that parking lot to the side is the employee parking.
I think you're right.
But it is freaking huge. What's all
So,
the blue? Is that all freaking like vacuums or something from the car wash?
Yeah.
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 Looks like it.
So
Sucking up all the fries your kids just
it
fucking
looks
drop.
like a Meyer with just a giant.
Canopy out front.
Yep.
Why wouldn't they put solar panels on there? Oh yeah, it's gasoline.
Let's see. I want to see this canopy.
They got to be super proud of their roundabouts. Sorry.
We were in Greenville today, and they were putting one in at 10 Mile on some other road. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Roundabout.
Mm-hmm.
Just what we need.
Thanks, UK. Douchebags.
That's. I feel like Governor Gretchen Moody, probably has something to do with that too.
There you go, Ty.
Death, ethanol free. I wonder if you have to. If at the diesel pumps they have death too.
Yeah, but Ty, look at the canopy as it
Good God.
disappears into the distance.
Looks like you're still there.
We covered perspective in art class in high school, and that's a good example.
And it's just fucking unreal, isn't it? That
Hold on.
fucking
Monstrous.
place is huge.
How many wheels do you have? Proverbial wheels do you have to grease to get this permit done? Holy shit!
One Tesla.
It's too hot out for Teslas to run.
All right. Well, that's with that point in the canopy. So let's just go closer to the middle.
I'm surprised we won't see some more crackheads taking those things apart.
Get this rotated sideways again.
If I went to a Buc-ee's,
And
From
so
what
you're just about perfect in the center. Because right here's the...
catch our drift. I like their dog signs. The Mercedes-Benz area's shut off.
Well, it just means they're working on installing the chargers.
Or they're keeping the crackheads out. Go steal the Tesla stuff.
But inside of it, you had freaking furniture and home furnishings and
Really?
home decorative shit. And then you had freaking clothing and apparel and coolers and camping shit.
Meat.
And then you had a snack wall.
Some of the stuff makes sense for a monster gas station where you're
They
going.
had a whole freaking meat market deli inside there where you could get beef jerky or freaking. I mean, it was twice the size of the freaking Ken's meat market freaking meat counter.
My imagination is running wild. I can, like, the cloud, all right? Cloud around. I see Moody walking in and finding the Monster energy drink cooler and dropping to his knees and praying like he's Muslim to the gods of the fucking energy drinks.
Hot meat cow. But
I like that they have a double yellow line through the parking lot.
So the picture I sent you guys, keep scrolling this way or keep turning this way. That was the door I took the picture of. I was parked back behind this curb over here.
This one.
Yep.
Okay.
Walking up
And it was packed.
from that side over here.
Like
And
I
you see
said,
the
I
vehicles.
think you were mid vacation just like everyone else, and they're all going. For everybody coming from Michigan or Indiana or Ohio or Pennsylvania, whatever, they're all going that way, and they've all got to go to a Bussies because they've never been to one. But all they know is people's T-shirts, whatever, hats and koozies.
There is a hype
Shit,
about
I
the
think we
place.
went up there. I think we went up there Friday. It might have been Thursday.
That guy's Cardinal Sin. Look at that, bringing a trailer in there.
hold on, we're
Well,
almost.
you could take trailers. There's signs that says no commercial trucks and trailers.
What they mean is no turbine Suburbans.
Yeah, semis. Can you imagine a turbine Suburban coming in there? Oh God,
Dude,
How
he
many
he'd wipe
cars
the
will be
whole
wiped
fucking
out?
parking lot out.
All right, so there's your storefront.
And I didn't even go to that. I entered at the side.
But all right, Ty.
Hallelujah. And there's probably how many attendants are just walking up and down all of those just to help people and clean trash and do
There
windows
was
and
4 guys with trash carts
okay.
going
I
down.
gotta imagine there's a full-time job of just running
As soon
trash.
as you get all the trash done, you start over.
I was going to say,
It's like the Mackinac Bridge. As soon as they're done
Yeah.
painting it, they go right back to the beginning and
I
start
didn't
over.
pay attention just because I was trying to pay attention to not hitting people and whatever. But I can assume that there's dumpsters at each end of the fuel island that they run through with their carts, empty the carts, come back through, fill their carts again, empty them at that end, turn around and go back.
If that's not the title of this episode,
No, it's,
World's Biggest Bussy.
Well, nope. There's no dumpster at this end. Nope. Not at this end.
okay. So they probably I
fuck is that?
could just
Yeah, scale?
assume.
What was what?
The curb.
It's
Right there.
It reminds me of a scale.
Yeah.
to direct people past, and this one's to turn into the parking lot again
Okay.
after they come out of the fuel island. It's just their road system
Okay.
around it.
Whatever.
Oh,
Alright, I get it.
hold on. Oh, wait.
But still,
wait,
dude,
wait.
it is flipping huge. Holy shit!
Right. Hi-lo.
A Bussies with a forklift. But I
They got
saw.
a fucking loading dock.
Yeah, that's what I was
Well,
looking
they
at.
have to.
They got a 2-bay loading dock at a gas station.
Dude, I've seen.
No, I don't need your help. I'm forklift
I've
certified.
seen.
Fuck off.
I've seen grocery stores
I'm
with
not
fewer
anymore.
docks than this Bussies. Dude, I've seen grocery stores with fewer docks than this
And I think if you
Bussies.
keep turning to your right, I think there's a trash compactor right there in that
Yeah,
fucking.
that looks like a
Or
trash
that might be a backup generator.
That's probably
That's a backup generator.
generator.
Like a data center, that place cannot lose power.
Right. Well, I can either
Is that a-
segue into.
As I say, is that a picnic area? Right there to the right.
Well, pick up your dog
Holy
shit.
shit.
That's what the.
More
2 forklifts
forklifts.
and another freaking loading dock.
2
There's
trash
fucking dumpsters.
compactors.
And an even shittier K truck.
Dude,
Go to the right.
2 trash compactors.
Cushman.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep turning
Cushman
to
with a KEI.
the other
Dude,
way.
another access door to the
Yep.
back.
Right there. Is that a picnic area?
picnic. It's
No,
a
it's
bike rack.
rack.
Oh, no, fuck, I didn't do
It
bike
looked
rack.
like a freaking splash pad too.
That's next.
Like,
that's
I'm
the
just
next
saying.
notification.
I hope they listen. They're going to put a splash pad in.
Welcome to Bucky's, the splash
It's a
pad.
tourist destination.
and
Especially
They're
this
gonna-
one.
you've been.
They're
to
going to put a hotel on
Yeah.
top.
Oh, God.
Have you?
I
have
went
you
to a
been to
shitty
one,
one
Professor?
in
Huh?
Houston.
Have you been to one?
I have
Professor?
not, no.
Okay, so they got
I
a
need to go.
fountain pop wall.
Okay. I feel like it's just the acid is eating my thoughts away.
That fountain pop wall is that wall.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully it's
And-
not sticky like the movie theater.
No, it's fucking clean as a fucking whistle.
Good.
There was people sitting there and they had a fucking island, in a fucking kitchen out in front of every freaking pop pump station with lids and napkins and straws and everything. And there was somebody, as soon as there was enough people off of there, somebody went through, wiped everything down. People would go up pretty much freaking. And
No
back
wonder
guy
they
would
have that
throw
whole
back.
parking area for the employees.
I think this is the bussy I went to when I was in Houston.
And it
which
was
is,
just.
Oh, that's a thumbnail comparison.
And they also, 80% of the pop served is Bucky's pop.
What? They have their own brand?
Rebranded something.
Yeah.
There.
Added sugar, taken out sugar.
And you're right. Like they had.
This
you
is
remember
the
Big
ghetto
Red?
one.
Yeah, that's just a gas station.
Okay, that's the trailer park bussies.
You remember Big Red Pop?
Yeah.
They had that on a fountain pop. That's what I got.
Ugh. My teeth, yeah, your teeth are still red.
And
Brisket.
one of the kids
Holy
got
shit.
blueberry something.
So that's what Jason's been to a bussy. And he said the bathrooms
Oh yeah.
are the highlight of bussies. They're everywhere you go. That's
Yep,
their
that truck was in there.
This is from the Seaverville one again.
Yeah. So go back to the truck one.
Hold on, wait,
Oh.
wait,
You
hold
need to
on.
make a road trip just to go to a bussy.
Okay, pretty much straight behind the truck is where my cooler is up on the freaking wall. And I've got a camouflage one. I didn't get a black one with a beaver on it. I got
So-
a camouflage one with a beaver on it.
Speaking of stuffed bussy, I probably could have had some tonight, but Moody pissed her off so bad.
But they had like freaking 6 racks of America 250 Bucky's t-shirts. Celebrate with Bucky's 250 America or whatever.
I mean,
And
yeah.
Down there walking around Pigeon Forge, Seaverville, up in the fucking flea market.
You're how
Everybody
old?
was wearing them fuckers.
45.
Ty, so $21 an hour to clean bathrooms at a bussy. Food service, $21 an hour. Cashier, gift, cleaning, janitorial, warehouse, and grocery stocker, $18 an hour.
125K to be car wash guy.
But Fridays is plus $2 an hour, Saturdays is plus $3 an hour, and Sundays are plus $4 an hour.
I mean, you probably have
I'd
to.
be working a lot of fucking weekends.
That's the only reason they're doing it, because
But general manager, which is of the store, I assume, $175 to $250 a year
that's
to manage a Walmart-sized gas station.
They sell that much gas in a day.
But still, it was freaking unreal.
all right. We've killed a good half hour on bussy. We got
Sorry. It was freaking.
I know.
It was astronomically holy
It was
shit.
mind-blowingly. It was a mind-blowing bussy.
Actually, go back one picture. They might have had.
Oh, the truck,
No, the.
the other one.
Okay, I thought they had freaking America 250 shirts.
Hallelujah.
But yeah. Either way,
Yeah, that's their whole freaking deli and baked goods freaking.
And also known as Meyer.
Exactly.
There's
There's the coffee.
Ty, look
All
at
these
the,
people
look
are
at
like-
the icy wall.
Yeah, there's the icy wall.
There's 4 icy machines on that wall,
Oh my god.
and then
Oh
the
my
wall
God.
of coolers.
Yeah.
You know what?
Walls of coolers.
I couldn't take my daughter in this place. Too much going on.
Hey, that was
Overload.
the way it was with
The
my
kids.
boy because he's same way. He was spark knocking. He was
Dad.
like, we need to get out of here. We need to go. We need to get out of here. And
Really?
I don't want to be here. And there's too many freaking people.
Too many
and,
people,
it was
all BO around here.
Figure this, the four of us, would have been in a 4-foot square area.
You went at the wrong time.
And
Yeah.
you're right. We went midday on a freaking Thursday or a Friday. I don't
You
know.
went at lunchtime.
It was, I think it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But
You went at blue collar lunchtime.
I went
Oh,
at
shit. Well,
one of the hottest parts of the freaking day to an air-conditioned building in Tennessee where it was 120 fucking degrees out in the sun.
We had that same thing when we were in Virginia. Go up at our campsite, mid-70s is gorgeous. Like, we need to go into town. Drive down the mountain, get out of the car, go, holy shit. Time to go back up the mountain. Back up where it's nice. Damn.
Yeah, down in town, we were sweating to beat hell, went up the mountain. I said, huh? And even walking around, I'm like, we're not even breaking a sweat now. We're walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Go back down the mountain, just sitting still, you fucking drenched.
yesterday, I dragged Gavin's ass to a movie.
Is that
Have
the
you
Patriot?
No, Young Washington. Have you seen
Oh,
any of
no.
the previews of this?
Heard about it.
I liked one thing on it on Facebook, and guess what Facebook did to me?
Ruined it.
No, they fed me so many videos and leads to it that I had to go watch it. Their marketing worked. Their algorithm, whatever you want to call it, worked. I went and watched it. I'm glad I did. You should probably take maybe both kids to it. I took Gavin. He didn't want to admit that he enjoyed it, but let's see if I can get this thing to...
A few moments later.
And it has been. It's been killing. Like Supergirl came out, it killed Supergirl.
Good.
Yes. Go watch it if you can. Otherwise, wait till it'll be out probably on something. One way or another, it'll probably be out.
So
Get on VHS.
So on that,
Yep.
I enjoyed the U.S. when they were part of the World Cup. But, we're not that great.
We blew that.
Well, to be fair, most Americans didn't realize we even had a team.
I know. But
It's
your
not
point.
something we pay attention to.
Canada lost 0-3. We lost 1-3 or 1-4. I can't remember.
it was a nightmare. Watched the opening ceremony where Dan and Shay, country duo, did the national anthem. Killed it. I will say, I hate their country music. I call it whiny bitch music, but they killed the national anthem.
I wouldn't call it country either.
I don't either, but
I've never heard of them, but
don't.
You're not missing
thank
much.
you for not ruining it. So, yeah.
But, I mean, you hear the national anthem, you probably all know the words, but do you know how that came about?
Yeah.
The words of the national anthem.
Remind me.
So
I'm very forgetful.
I looked it up because you hear other national anthems, you go either you don't know what it's about, but like the British one, "God Save the Queen" or King, who gives a shit? They just have a title. So
Here.
Okay, there's the lyrics.
Is that what you were looking for?
No, he's looking for how it came about.
Oh,
So
there's
a poem was written in 1814 during the War of 1812. So,
There's a War of 1812, but a poem didn't come out until 1814.
well, the War of 1812 lasted until 1815.
Oh, okay.
August of 1814, the British burned D.C. Main coastal area. Go ahead.
The British did?
The British did because we were fighting the British.
Yeah.
A
British are coming and the British are coming.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that was revolutionary. This is
Colonial,
1812.
yeah.
a doctor, William Beans, was arrested by the British because he helped capture / keep in prison some British soldiers because they were looting some homesteads.
They were dicks. They were absolute dicks.
They were dicks, yep. So, September 3rd, 1814, Francis Scott Key, the guy that wrote the poem, under sanction from the president, James Madison, go negotiate the release of the prisoner. So September 5th, gets on a boat.
That's another situation that I would love to be a fly on the wall.
I know.
Good
It wasn't until
DeLorean.
so September 7th, they get on the boat, they negotiate the release of the prisoner, but they don't let him off the boat. The British are bringing the military, their navy, in to attack Baltimore, Fort McHenry. September 13th is when the shelling starts of Fort McHenry.
The shelling.
25-hour bombardment of this fort.
Until they ran out of
Just
artillery or...
throwing
No, they just
everything
kept
at it.
going.
But because us Americans, we love our weapons. The Americans are pretty damn good with their cannon. The British had to be at their very max range for their weapons. Their cannons, their rockets.
Okay.
1,500 to 1,800 bomb shells were fired, but lobbing them because they couldn't do very good with the range. Up to 700 rockets. That's where the red rockets came from, the glare.
Oh, yep.
So as night is falling, Francis Scott Key is watching, and he sees the American flag flying over the fort. Bombs going off, the red rockets illuminate, but it's not until morning where he sees the flag is still there. It's a storm flag, though it's a smaller flag. Let me get the size. 17 feet by 25 feet.
Small flag.
That's a small...
That's a small flag, but it's a big fort, right?
That's a... Dude,
big
mine's
ass
10 by
flag.
15 and it's
I know,
massive.
but this is a fort, you know. Now, flag comes down. I can only imagine the British are going, we got it.
Yeah.
Now,
Came right back up.
we raised our garrison flag 30 feet by 42 feet
3 times the size.
to say,
Yeah, really.
we're still here, motherfucker.
Okay.
You didn't win. And that's when they had to go, we can't get this fort. We have to leave now.
I know we're in a room full of dudes, but my nipples are pretty hard. On American history, not a nerd, but I love it.
Yeah.
I still love it. Right.
I hated history, but, you know, some of these things
The older
are,
we get, the more we
Hold
like
on.
it. Yeah.
I think to be fair, it's because the schools taught history like shit.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Fuck yeah, that's what- and they were monotone douchebags about it. Yeah.
Well, that and they only touched the shit that they were going to test on, not the actual cool parts. If
We didn't
more-
have an
if-
appreciation of our
more-
veterans or our appreciation of our history. We didn't have the appreciation
Yeah.
of it
If
as the
more
older we get.
teachers were more like the fat electrician, I feel like history class would be a lot better.
I'm
Oh,
with you.
yeah.
Yep, I agree.
He does a very good job of breaking down history.
He actually
He
uses
likes to give individual stories too, of real ornate individuals, like way out there. This guy did this. It was fucking crazy, kind of thing.
I did
But
go
I've
off
never heard of him.
some of the information about the whole Star Spangled Banner is a little fluffy to make it sound a whole lot better. Like there's a video on YouTube where it sounded like dead bodies were holding up the flag in the fort.
Yeah.
The fort, during that 25-hour bombardment, had 4 dead, 24 wounded.
Okay.
So, not the glorified thing that's on YouTube where, you know, basically dead bodies are holding up the flag to make sure it's still flying, but a big middle finger of lowering the small flag to put up a giant one. Pretty funny.
Right.
We're still here.
This young Washington, one of the fights that they cover in the movie was from the Fort Necessity. It's kind of sad because he just didn't admit he was wrong. But at least they don't give a bullshit story when it comes to the movie.
No.
So, yeah, the French took Fort Necessity and they basically got their asses kicked in that one, big time. So
That garrison flag is on display in the Smithsonian. Which, when I went in 8th grade, I didn't give a shit about. I went to the Air and Space for half hour outside of the shop, so it's one of those things where I'm like, that's pretty cool. I should have seen that.
I went with the kids, with the kid, Well, the second kid,
Yeah.
the first one I didn't go to. I didn't want to, and I should have because it sounded like it was better. I could have spent all frickin' day in those museums.
As I say, the Smithsonian down in Washington where you went, I probably could spend a whole week going back every day
Yes.
to a new section of it
absolutely-
and never see all of it.
Dude, like we talked to here, I'll go real quick. Like I said, there was a whole rock and roll floor, and I didn't get to see it because I was down looking at actual life-size, out of commission but refurbished trains. There
was a car section too that you said you
cars
missed,
and all that.
and there.
So yeah, you could definitely. It's a long ride. Maybe I could do that with Gavin. I don't know. Yeah, get him to do that. He don't give a
down
fuck
there.
about history though. He doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to go to Vegas. He doesn't want to go to Gatlinburg. He doesn't want to do fucking anything. So I gotta figure this out. Anyway,
So my son's the same way, and he's only
Vegas
13.
and Gatlinburg, or Vegas, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, both going to be expensive for the time you're there.
for me to be one-on-one hanging out with my kid, I don't care.
And that was the other thing. I cared to an extent. Is I still had to have the money to cover
Right,
it.
you gotta.
But
You can't
it
go
was
balls
like,
out. But
what do you guys want to do? I kept asking them. I said, you have a 10.5 hour ride down there. Start figuring out what you fuckers want to do.
stop playing video games on your phones. Looking at YouTube videos. Yeah. So, what do you got? Well, the professor's the guest, so do what you got to do. We'll see what else he's got.
That was my main thing.
Okay. No, I'm glad it worked with the movie.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to
Do that
throw
to
one
me.
thing out here, and I'm surprised you haven't. Thursday starts the Iron Free Fair.
I'm getting it's on my notes, but no, I don't know if I got to be in the parade or not. It's been a yes, it's been a yes, it's been a yes, and then I haven't heard anything, so I don't know. Anyway,
I will probably go down there and support it one day. Because
you're a sucker for fair food.
Yep. Or,
The people watching is at an all-time high when it comes to the Iron Free Fair,
Booty shorts galore.
and disgusting. But
So,
it's-
so booty shorts that should not be wearing. Okay, gotcha.
I just wish
That might be the definition of
both.
Ionia.
by both very underage and very large women.
and for some reason, some of the men.
I was going to
Nice
leave. I was
balls,
going to
bro.
leave Ty out of this conversation.
Nice balls, bro.
All right, you want to be pissed off with the American car market
Again?
Again.
still?
Behind me is the Ito M9, and this car has got aura. So I
Nope.
could open the door using the door handle, but that wouldn't give you aura. This gives you aura. And to shut the door, I can just
gestured
push
to
this
open the
button,
door.
or I can do this.
Gesture to
I
close the door.
already hate it.
Oh, hold
Inside,
on.
I get this giant moonroof, pillows in my headrest, speakers in my headrest. I get lumbar pillows, heated, ventilated, and massaging leather seats, and a leg rest that's also heated.
In the
To
back.
make
I don't
this
hate
feel
it yet.
darker, I just slide my hand like this, and if I push this, I can make it even darker, which you're gonna need for this.
Oh, God.
Oh, fucking
Not
projector
only do I get this
screen.
massive screen, but it's actually a projector, and I control it using this tablet, which is going to mount right down here. If I push this button, that's going to open my cooler, which can also get hot to keep food warm. My front passenger seat is going to fold down for extra legroom and a footrest. That's also heated. I can also control the brightness on my third row windows, my rear window, and I get cup holders, heated seats, seat controls, as well as third row sunscreen shades. In the front, I get another moonroof, speakers in my headrest, pillows in my headrest, heated, ventilated, and massaging leather seats, and another leg rest that's also heated. I get a passenger display, my main display,
Holy
a
shit.
driving display, augmented
still don't
reality
hate it.
head-up display, and
Yeah.
a digital clock that turns into a speaker.
That's a
So
little
not only
much.
can I throw a movie from this screen to that screen, but I can also throw it outside.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's fucking cool.
No, it's
So when you're not
not.
watching movies on the wall, you can play games.
Dude, you know everybody's going to be putting porn on some wall somewhere.
I also get a built-in sunglass holder. I have a visor for the sun, a visor for the haters, and if your girl wants to do her makeup, I can adjust the brightness and the temperature. But we're not done. I get 2 wireless charging pads with fans to cool off my phone, this gorgeous glass crystal dial. If I push this back, I get cup holders and storage space, more storage right in there, and I get secret storage under here with fragrances that blow out of my vents. Not only does it have dual chamber air suspension to keep you comfortable, but because it's electric, it's extremely smooth. And to make sure you don't get range anxiety, you get an engine under the hood acting as a generator, and it'll charge your battery on the go and give you 873 miles.
And the craziest part is this isn't even the nicest trim level, which is called the Ultimate.
Now, what do you think that would sell for in the U.S. if it was one of the big 3?
In the U.S.?
If it was one of the big 3,
200.
135.
200.
200.
On the Chinese market, converted to U.S., is 80 to 90,000 for all that shit. Heated, ventilated in the back seats.
That's
We got that here.
that's a cool
Not
rental
for 80
car.
to 90.
The one thing I wondered about is, so can the kids use the projector screen going down the road watching a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you still see through the screen with your rearview mirror in the center?
probably just uses
Probably
camera.
has camera a mirror instead of a
A
mirror.
lot of cars nowadays are just putting cameras for the rear.
Okay. I'm just asking. I don't know.
Which
the shit.
because it's just another fucking problem that's about to happen.
That's all I think about is all that electronics in one little short somewhere. You're
If,
done.
It rains.
It's done.
but I like the fact that it's not fully electric. It is a hybrid. It is
Yeah.
not fully electric.
Well, it's
Generator
I
over
wouldn't
hi-
really
over
say,
electric.
yeah, gas electric. Not, I wouldn't say hybrid. I'd say gas electric, like a locomotive. But gas.
Well, I take
A heavy
it
truck
as
jack is
it's
air
more or
over
less
hydraulic. This is generator over electric.
It's more or less a car version of Edison Motors.
Yeah. Now, Edison Motors, I know they're working on pickup kits. I just wish they had more corporate backing to speed that along.
Well,
There's got to be a lot of
Dodge.
lobbyists just knocking them down with the
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
sledgehammer
Canada
ever.
is fucking them hard.
The big three's got to be fucking them hard.
Well, the big 3 doesn't really have to when Canada's own government won't let a Canadian company
Then open a factory
expand
down
in
here.
Canada. They want to stay true to Canada.
They should learn. They should know better. They should absolutely know better.
I would agree. However,
How much AI is in that car?
way too fucking much.
Which brings me to my next thing. You got more or no? Okay. So CJ sent me a song. He said, I'm pretty sure that's AI. I sent him a thing that I wrote immediately after. It started as AI proof. Let's talk about AI proof jobs or whatever. And it says, so this is what I wrote. AI proof, hyphen, and what is and what isn't. Is there a threshold? What's the threshold? At some point, everyone will have AI regrets. Do you agree?
I guess I don't.
AI regrets. So we're letting AI. We've already let AI take over more than we should have.
Ty,
Oh, I already regret the shit out of it.
Ty, your job is safe. AI is not going to spend all their day in the shitter playing on Instagram.
I'll give you that. But maybe that's what will bring the nation together when we all realize we all should have stopped at fake tits. All the fake stuff out there, we should have stopped at fake tits. No?
I'm not going to disagree
Well,
with
hold
that.
on. Fake tits was a long evolution. What part of fake tits? Like the beginning of fake tits or later on in fake tits? After they started doing fake
When they
ass cheeks?
perfected fake tits, we should have stopped right there.
What the problem is, they did fake ass cheeks after fake tits, and then they converted those same pouches over to fake tits, so you got even fucking bigger fake tits.
You got fake lips and fake hips and
Fake tits. In a perfected form, that's where we should have ended fake stuff. AI, fake. I mean, you're never going to get past fake politicians, Hollywood, fakeness. That's a different kind of fake. But it was kind of the whole joke to bring in AI thresholds. So many AI data centers are getting crushed, as they should. Put to sleep, but they're not because they have so much money.
yeah, they have so much corporate backing that
Oh, horrible.
Joe Blow can't freaking.
What's the BlackRock
Shoot,
guy? What's his name? I can't remember. Anyway, he's big into it. So
BLM.
that was just take me back and let's stop fake tips.
Okay, so
Alright.
ahead of my radiation treatment,
So, sorry. That was not supposed to play
Yeah,
yet.
you're good. We made the news here in Ionia.
Yeah.
Town treasurer,
Yep.
Berlin Orange Township treasurer,
Marilyn
embezzled
Harp lives.
$748,000 or something,
Yep. Lives right over by Moody.
and her husband and her daughter didn't know anything.
Bullshit.
They,
How did
they
it
bought
fucking...
a second freaking vacation or another vacation home, and how did she make a deficit of $70,000 extra a year and hide it from her husband?
She stroked a $25,000 and change check to a credit card bill
What?
and wrote it up as something else, but it went to her credit card debt. So we are once again national famous,
Paying for a fucking Democrat, I'm sure.
probably. You know what?
Doesn't matter.
Your governor is probably like, man, why didn't I think of that?
Now, I did see
She
Our
has been
governor-
taking the tax money for the roads.
I did see the governor got on the news and was bragging. She fixed something like a quarter of all the roads in Michigan.
Track mile bullshit, you know.
Now, fix is a very vague word.
I was going to say, is she considering just all the cold patches she's dropped in
Yep.
the potholes is blown back out, being a quarter of
Doesn't matter, that's
the
fixed.
pavement?
Yeah, but
The rubber snakes?
hey, as you walk down the road highway and get all that cold patch down, that section is fixed. Hey, like I said, fix is a very vague word. She's fixing the damn roads. It's not doing well. It's not holding, but she's fixing them. She's fulfilling what she said she'd do by using very vague language.
And there are dark blue humans around Lansing, Detroit, that are like patting themselves on the back. We voted this in. We did a good job.
We only
Bitch, you doing a good job.
We only drive in cities where all the roads are fresh. Congratulations, the city's paying for those roads. You got anything else, Ty, before...
The history thing, I realized they emphasized how much he read or wanted to learn and things like that when he was a young boy and teenager or whatever. The more, how did I write it? The more you learn, the more you realize you don't know.
Yep.
Watching that movie, he had a desire to learn and know more. And then you could see it in his face when he got defeated at different stages and different things. You could just see how he was, like I said, defeated one way or another. He realized he didn't know. The more you learn, the more you realize you just don't know. So,
And back to your subject about your governor that you voted for and
Ty's governor.
the roads getting fixed and the gas tax for the roads getting fixed,
And the weed tax.
being the fact that 2 states away in Kentucky, gas was $1 plus cheaper than in Michigan. It was $1 cheaper in Ohio. It was $1
How are the
50
how are the
cheaper.
roads compared to here?
Glorious.
Huh. But that's not possible because they're not charging as much gas tax as Michigan is.
because Nestle and everybody else is raking cash off the
You're
top.
not going to tell me that Democrats are laundering money from the roads here.
Never.
No.
I mean, granted,
I'm not going to believe Democrats are guilty as fuck of laundering money.
I did say that I hit some potholes,
Yeah.
but there's gonna be road wear.
I mean, I thought pot for potholes, right? Isn't that what it was advertised as? Pot for pothole
And
tax?
all the stoners were upset, but they did not give up their habit. But it's non-addictive. Keep that in mind.
Right.
I will say that I was on one stretch of road in down Cincinnati, Ohio. It reminded me of Michigan roads.
I feel like
it was pretty
Cincinnati,
shitty, but
Ohio
it was
is
about a
like
10 mile,
the
not
sister
whole
city to
fucking state.
Gary, Indiana.
Well,
No?
here's the thing, though. The interstate's paid for by the federal government to maintain it. So that's just the state not keeping up on the interstate like they're supposed to. Which also explains why Michigan interstates are absolute dog shit. The state's not keeping up on it. But if it's just a 10-mile stretch, like he said, down by Cincinnati, then they just haven't gotten to that stretch yet.
I'm gonna pop.
Stop fucking voting Democrat, Ty.
Well, it's funny.
You know why Michigan doesn't have enough money to fix the goddamn roads? Because they're spending so much money putting up fucking stoplights we don't need.
Hold on. We need
Don't look at
another.
me.
I am looking at
Hold
you.
on.
I am looking at you.
We need another stoplight outside of the up and coming Waffle House up here.
Dude, you didn't get to see it. I should have screenshot it.
Oh, it's still up. Someone just commented on it today.
So we commented. We're saying something about telling
Yeah.
Waffle House. I drove the dogs through the fucking parking lot over there one day with the golf cart. And yeah. So come in here and I said, hey, we need to make a post about Waffle House going into Wednesday. He did. And dude, overnight that thing had like 150 comments on it.
Oh, it went fucking nuts. Oh, never gonna happen. Too far off the
I texted
interstate.
him. I'm like,
we
hey,
could really use
you
one.
still need to make a post about that because I didn't want to do it. You still need to make a post about
Have we tagged Waffle House in it?
Well, now hold on. Also related to that, on the Ionia page, someone shared a picture of M66 and David before it was paved, where the light is now.
Well, somebody else commented, so that's not where it is. It's up there by 57 or something.
Either way, someone posted the picture, said it was at 66 and David, and I wanted to comment that it looks unsafe without a traffic light with just fucking mounds of dirt. But whoever posted it had limited comments. Motherfucker.
So
Damn you, Mindy.
it was pretty bad on our drive back home.
Smooth. Mars.
And exactly. So we left Costco in Toledo, Perrysburg. Got going. And me and the kids are sitting there bullshitting, shooting the shit, talking about driving. And their internet and cell phone antennas are all dressed up as pine trees. They have fake pine needles on them and all that shit.
They have that in
like Granville, yeah.
Okay.
Over in Granville,
It's behind Lowe's.
But my GPS on the dash of my car, every time we pass a state line, it says, welcome to Michigan, welcome to Toledo, or to Ohio, welcome to Kentucky, welcome to Tennessee, North Carolina, whatever.
Welcome to Ohio.
turn
We're heading
around.
north, coming out of freaking Toledo, up at the Michigan border, and it says, welcome to Michigan.
Start
And
swerving.
The one person in the car that has never driven on Michigan roads, like I says, we could have done without the welcome to Michigan. It's written in Braille.
That's fucking funny. I don't know if I've ever been so proud of a child. Ever. Not even my own.
And I couldn't say a fucking word.
God damn, that's funny. Dude, good for you. You raised her right.
I couldn't say a fucking word.
Did you at least
I
high five
fucking
her?
laughed. I just fucking laughed, and I was laughing so hard it was just fucking hilarious. Like,
Now,
holy
Ty,
shit!
you know
Good
some
one.
super trucker in a Turbine Suburban crossed that border in a truck with air ride,
Ooh, Dearborn.
with a frame on air ride, cab on air ride, frame on air ride, seat on air ride. Crossing that border, and their head hits the fucking ceiling because they're not wearing a seatbelt.
They've got a pillow.
Padding up there.
I said, some fucker that's never been to Michigan. Just doesn't matter who it is. They're gonna hit their head on the ceiling if they're not wearing a seatbelt. Because that fucking border crossing sucks.
Welcome to Michigan and Braille. Holy fuck, I'm never going to forget that.
And that was the thing. It took me a minute. What did you just say?
The math ain't math. Yeah, it is.
And I'm like, holy shit, that is fucking unreal.
So, I was over at...
That's fucking funny.
Great.
I
Damn,
forgot
that's
how...
funny.
Weird. I was over at Ty's sister's house last weekend.
Okay.
We were sitting around shooting the shit. Duffy was over there. So,
You missed the Tanner, right?
I'm sorry my schedule was fucking dog shit.
I gotta cook.
I get tired of shit early. But
I felt
so
it in Tennessee.
I was over there giving them
Like
shit.
6 pounds.
I was giving Duffy shit. They were talking about something about some police security detail or whatever at the state capitol. I was like, there you go, Duff. You can go work at the state capitol and see the person you voted for every day at the Capitol building. And then somebody down on the side of the table started giving a civics lesson of she's actually not really in there very often. I don't fucking care.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need a civics lesson. I'm making a joke
It's
calling him a
it's
Democrat.
a funny.
Let's not bring reality into this part.
This is the
But-
4th of July party.
Was it a he and his initials are RC?
No,
No, he
was
wasn't
not
there. Amy would have shot him.
No, it was first initial is an R, but it's a lady.
Robin.
Yeah.
Sounds like R. Sounds like Robin. Starts with an R. Sounds like Robin. Never mind.
It
We'll
doesn't
get
matter.
to that.
Either way, she just delved into a civics lesson of Whitmer's not actually at the Capitol building very often. I don't fucking care. I was just giving Duffy a hard time. Sounds like Duffy still wants to come out again at some point.
Out
But-
here. Okay.
Could have came out tonight.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe he's working.
check this lady's medical journey out. Oops, turn that off.
Did you see the video from the Tannerite?
Okay, so ahead of my radiation treatment, I got this Geiger counter to test my radiation emissions because I'm curious to see how they will fluctuate after I take the radiation iodine, the iodine tab. And so here it is right now. It says normal, and it says it's at 13 CPMs. Obviously I haven't had the treatment yet, but I just wanted to get a normal reading. Okay, looks like it's gonna stay around here, 21, 19, 21, 20. Okay. I'll just hold it right in front of me just in case that changes anything. All right, I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
There's the iodine solution.
I am now officially radioactive. I have my radioactive warning label so nobody gets too close to me. And wanted to see what my reading will be now. Holy cow.
That's awful noise. Holy shit.
200 and something thousand.
200,000 ish, somewhere in there. She went from 19, 20, 21 to 200,000. 100,000 times worse.
190,000 times worse. 190,900.
190,000 CPM.
199,990.
Times worse.
No.
Times worse.
199,000 worse CPM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
But-
like that, but holy shit.
Dude, for that demon sound to come out of a Geiger counter.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Fuck cancer.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually, you two have something of that in common with the things. So.
BYD, one of those Chinese car manufacturers, makes cars in less than a minute.
Car maker BYD's Zhengzhou factory is rewriting what modern manufacturing looks like. Running at 98% automation, around 1,500 robots produce a complete electric vehicle body in under 60 seconds. This is not a concept, this is live production, and it's working right now. A battery cell rolls off the line every 3 seconds as you watch this video. BYD's flash charging technology brings a vehicle to 97% in just 9 minutes, delivering close to 1,000 kilometers of range on a single charge. The company already has over 4,000 fast charging stations alive across China, with 20,000 planned by end of 2026. BYD first pitched its electric vehicle vision in 2004. 20 years later, they are the world's #1 EV manufacturer. The manufacturing gap is not closing, it is widening. Car maker BYD's Zhengzhou factory.
Show me the process. I want to see it.
The process does seem pretty cool. But a car a minute out of that plant.
See, I have that same thought. Just,
Well, hold on. If you run 2 parallel lines, it's every 2 minutes for a line.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're 98% automated,
Yep.
although that 2% is probably just some dude with a forklift
It's
loading
got to
up the
be
robots.
100 cars getting built at the same time.
And it
Whatever.
is. But if
Well,
you
it's like
start
we do
one
it
right
here.
now, and a minute later you start another,
By the end of
when this
it,
one gets
spitting
done,
out.
you'll be starting one more, and then when this one gets done, you'll be starting one more. So it's every
Again,
minute.
it's all automated.
Yep.
People are losing jobs. Car manufacturing jobs are bread and butter for many, many people, especially in Michigan.
But
We're the home of the big three.
the hope is, if we can get some of those here, it might drive prices down.
I'll give you that. These people
Because
that think they
there's
need
no-
$60 an hour.
There's no
Run a
fucking
fucking
reason
truck, right?
why a Camry should cost $40,000. There's no fucking reason why. 40 grand for a fucking Camry. How much did you pay for your truck a long time ago when you bought it new?
My dually?
Yeah.
I didn't buy it new.
How many miles did it have?
120.
How much did you pay for it?
17.
For
That was in 2016. I
for
paid
a
17
one-ton.
grand
For comparison, I paid 40 out the door for mine, which was a screaming deal. The sticker on it was 53. After tax and gas bills and all the other bullshit, it would have been close to 60.
Hold
You
on.
bought
He
your
bought-
truck the same year I bought my truck.
He bought a 1-ton for 17. You can get a 120,000 mile Camry for maybe 25.
Damn, sucker.
Would you rather have a Camry or a 1-ton for your money? Sorry, a 1-ton and an extra $7 grand in your pocket, or a Camry?
Smart money or fun
The
money?
1-ton.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just the
I
auto
know.
market's fucked. We need to find a way to fix it.
Goose needs a car in a bad way, by the way. Anybody knows any?
They say you got 400,000 on it in Impala yet?
He junked it.
Did he?
The suspension in the back's rotted out.
Awesome.
So I have a vacation coming up later in the year. So probably in October, I gotta order a K truck if I want to have it delivered in time.
Your mom's not coming next month?
She is, but
You don't
later
take
in the
vacation
year, I go. Probably maybe in December. We'll find out what the shipping schedule is. But if I wanted to arrive for a visit in December, I needed to order it in early October.
You're looking to
If
truck it
not-
home?
No, I was gonna have it shipped to Jayville. Pick it up myself. Bomb around Jayville for a while with it, and then ship it up before I fly back.
Well, why not drive it home?
Because
Be
it
a
would
man.
take me another fucking week.
No.
You got a bed to sleep in.
I don't fit in it.
It's not a 1-ton.
Your feet can hang off. It's fine.
It did say it was only a 700-pound freaking load capacity.
He really would look like that guy from the cartoon.
The mountains are gonna suck.
I didn't want to say it.
Oh no, I'd have to go around.
Oh no, they make up for slow vehicles. I mean, you can turn your 4-ways on and creep up the mountain at 5 miles an hour.
But if I want one to be shipped to Jayville for me to receive it and have it while I'm in Jayville, I have to order it to ship in October. But I don't know how often the roll-on, roll-off ships come across. That also changes things.
How long will they hang on to it?
I might tweak when my vacation is for when it's supposed to dock, so I can be there when the ship comes in.
A day or two after it lands.
I'd say a day or two before. Because if they get good seas and they get there early, I want to make sure I'm there. But also, the vacation will have to extend a couple days after. It should only take a day and a half to unload. The roll on, roll off. You drive on, you drive off. You're done. But
feel like doing the paperwork on at least 2 of them.
Problem is getting them back.
That's what I was just say.
I'd have to get one off, drive it home, and have somebody drive me back to the port to get the other one. I mean, it's doable, but it's just extra rigmarole to transport a second K truck. And then obviously,
you're already going to have to Uber for one, just Uber for another.
From my mom's house, then truck just meets me on the main drag, and we'll load it up, and I'll walk back.
Is there a port of Jacksonville that they can get there that they unload at?
Yep.
Okay.
There's only about.
I was gonna say, I think there's only 4 Eastern Seaboard ports and 2.
It's like
Baltimore,
Newport News, Baltimore, Jacksonville, and I forgot where the fourth
Maryland.
is. Baltimore.
Oh.
Baltimore, Newport News, Virginia, Jacksonville,
Charlotte, not Charlotte. That'd be.
No, that'd be Newport News.
Charleston.
Chesapeake, I think, was the other one.
Okay.
Whatever.
Chesapeake Bay. Either way, there's only 4. Jayville is one of them, but at least with Jayville, if I'm on vacation, I can go receive it.
Yep.
And drive it around town for a little bit. There's an F-150 I can use, but I kind of want to bomb around on a K truck.
You don't want people to think you're gay.
Oh, dude. It's worse. The F-150 they have to borrow is manual windows. The radio doesn't fucking work. The tire pressure system doesn't work on it.
It might be the straightest F-150 ever, if that's the case.
Well, good, mine's straight then.
You got crank windows?
No.
I don't know, man. Anything with a crank is pretty gay.
So,
anyways, but yeah, I'll look more into it and I'll let you know closer to it.
I was on M37 Broadmoor, aka between 100th and 92nd, I think. There's a farm on the west side of the road. Yeah, west side of the road. And I'm coming down the road with my semi. Dude, and I look and there's a fucking black and white billy goat. But he's right by the road. And that dude looks right at me. And I swear to God, he's got a mouthful of shit. And he looks at me and he goes, gives me the up nod. You know, there's the down nod. Like,
I don't know you.
Like,
You got the sup.
and I'm like, and I go by him and I'm like, fucking A. That must be the coolest goat ever. And he's got the full thing going. But I've never seen him out by the road.
The down nod of, I don't know you, but I see you.
Yeah. I got you. But he gave me the up nod, and I'm like, what? I swear to God, we locked eyes, and he went, what? But I never seen him. Never seen him, and all of a sudden now that I know that he's at that farm, the dude was right by the freaking road. 37. Like, any more, and he's dead meat.
He's trying to pick up truckers.
Huh?
He's trying to pick up truckers.
Oh, yeah. He's used to the towel heads. No, but now I've seen him a second time back by the barn. But there's free range chickens. Apparently there's free range billy goats too. He had the beard, the goatee and everything. So I'm going by. Fuck. I'm not trying to get a picture of him one of these days.
We talked about the World Cup. Well, Professor talked about the World Cup for a little bit. You want to end on a high note?
Sure.
This is kind of AI slop, but it talks about the Europeans that visited the U.S. for the World Cup.
I had another one, so when you're done, you're going to love mine. I got my credit card stolen. Oh, yeah.
Phoenix is having a ball in the U.S.
Yeah.
Flew in from across the ocean, didn't know what to expect. Saw the skyline out the window and I nearly broke my neck. Landed in Atlanta where the Georgia pines run green, and I said this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Pulled up to a Waffle House at 1 a.m. real late. Hash brown scattered, smothered, covered, 10 out of 10, it's great. Discovered free refills and I almost lost my mind. Found the kind of welcome that I never thought I'd find. Welcome to the land where the whole world comes to play. Flags from every nation waving proud and on display. From Boston to LA, from Dallas to the sea. 80,000 voices, this is what it means to be free. Hey! Welcome to the land, yeah, we're rolling out the door. Every street a stage, every stranger wanting more. The ball is in the air, and the whole wide world can see. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the land of the free. The Scots marched into Boston with their bagpipes ringing clear. Kilts and tartan everywhere, the whole city stopped to hear. They sang Flower of Scotland at the Red Sox Fenway Park. Lit the whole of New England up and glowing in the dark. The Germans hit the highway, chased the road from south to north. Freddie said it's the Holy Land, he meant Taco Bell, of course. Monkeys left him speechless, Space Pro Shops left him amazed. Even got invited to the White House, yeah, the whole world's going crazy. Norwegian fans in New York doing yoga in Times Square. Then they turned the escalator into a Viking's lair. Rolling up together like a long ship headed home. Little boy in and out, now he won't leave alone. Oh, welcome to the land where the whole world comes to play. Flags from every nation waving proud and on display. From Boston to LA, from Dallas to the sea. 80,000 voices, this is what it means to be free. Welcome to the land, yeah, we're rolling out the door. Every street a stage, every stranger wanting more. The ball is in the air, and the whole wide world can see. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the land of the free. Japan fans cleaning stadiums the same way that they do. An NFL star grabbed a trash bag, joined the whole crew. Mexico and South Korea, best friends on the street, dancing to Gangnam Style with their arms around each beat. Kansas learned Algerian, the marching band played their song. 500 Lawrence locals show the world where you belong. Swedish fans went searching for the recipe to ranch. Frenchman says the air conditioning deserves its own whole stanza. English fans took jaw dropped at the first sight of Buc-ee's. Scottish fans at Fenway, Boston said please don't leave. Bucky and the ranch dressing brisket by the pound. Best tournament the world has ever seen. And we're just getting wild. A bagpiper and a bucket drummer outside Faneuil Hall. Plaid kilt, wicker hat, playing music for us all. Different worlds, different words, different flags, different names. But when the whistle blows, we all come alive the same. From the Rockies to Rockefeller, from Seattle to the shore. America is telling the world, come on in. There's room for more. Welcome to the land where the whole world comes to play. Flags from every nation waving proud and on display. From Boston to LA, from Dallas to the sea. 80,000 voices, this is what it means to be free. Welcome to the land, yeah, we're rolling out the door. Every street a stage, every stranger wanting more. The ball is in the air, and the whole wide world can see. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the land of the free. The land of the free. From the people who came here,
Christ, this is long.
fell in love
It
with
is,
the land.
but dude, this is all the clips that people have posted
To
in their
the
business.
people who live here and reach
Imagine
out
that
a
send off
hand.
when you leave a town.
One beautiful game and one beautiful truth.
That's pretty cool.
The whole world is welcome
You're right. There's some AI slop in there.
and the whole world came through.
The song itself is AI slop.
Bass Pro Shop.
But that's a recap from everyone's visit. I'll put the video in the YouTube version. If you want to watch the whole thing, I'll just cover everything. But no, that's a compilation of people's TikToks that they posted of their visit to the U.S. And it just seems like everybody had the fucking time of their life in the U.S. Not in Canada, weirdly. Canada was not very welcoming of our international guests.
No.
They denied, what was it, 59% of visas?
Seriously?
Yeah. So it seems like Canada is the unwelcoming fucks that they said we are. Huh. Weird.
They'll never admit it.
Well, like Europeans were constantly, well, they love ranch.
Yeah, they do.
Like
they love ice cream. They love air conditioning.
The TSA had to say, stop bringing liquid ranch as a carry-on.
You gotta check it.
Yeah. Check it or get the fucking powder as a checked bag. Stop bringing the liquid shit on carry-on. But they went to our fast food, the shit we consider slop, and thought it was glorious.
I mean, Americans are definitely the fattest of the world.
Their visit and them trying our food,
free
it's
refills.
Like, why the fuck do you think we're all fat?
That
you went to Waffle House, free refills. The food is delicious. Why the fuck do you think every American is fat?
That one dude that was drinking that Coke.
Yeah.
He had like 3 of them. He'd sit down and he was just guzzling it like
the liter of cola.
He's like so cold.
The Japanese went to a Tex-Mex restaurant and they got free chips and salsa, which is normal. But they see it, so in Japanese culture, if you get a gift, they said we did not earn this. But in Japanese culture, if you get a gift, you're supposed to consume it. You're supposed to eat it. If it's food,
they keep bringing them, dumping bags.
So they'd get a new basket of chips, and I don't want to say no because it's against my culture, but like just the chips kept coming and the salsa kept coming. And I'm like, what the fuck?
They walk in the door looking like Wes and walk out looking like sumo wrestlers.
You guys have you been to a Raising Cane's?
No.
So the fucking chicken ain't seasoned for shit. It's at Raising Cane's.
Yeah. Hot.
The sauce is good. That's all it's got going for it is the sauce and the bread. Europeans went there and they agreed the chicken wasn't seasoned for shit. But then they tried the sauce and thought it was good. I watched one dude fucking drink the sauce because he thought it was so good. God. Like the joking term online for all the shit they're eating became the FIFA 15.
You see the guy with the AI-generated fucking suitcase full of fucking ranch.
That's insane.
It's true.
All these people from Japan tried real Texas barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just
that one guy
off
took
the bone.
that bite and set it back down. He's like...
That beef rib just...
And then you just lean back because your life has changed. You can't go back.
Now they're going to go home, realize how bad life sucks, and they're going to do everything they can to become Americans. They'll do whatever job they have to.
Or they take what they learned here and go apply it there.
They can't. Their laws won't let them have things like AC or...
no.
Barbecue.
Right.
Seasonings.
Waffle House, free refills.
Fucking free refills don't cost a restaurant anything.
Apparently they do over there.
The biscuits
they don't. They're greedy as fuck. The pop cups they get are that fucking big.
God.
The biscuits and gravy was a huge thing that I was seeing constantly.
They tried
really
the biscuits and gravy and the freaking brisket. Biscuits and gravy and the freaking
barbecue.
I could go for a biscuit.
Smoked brisket. All that
I've
shit.
seen a lot of videos of like British school kids when they tried biscuits and gravy. They thought, it looks disgusting. Then they tried it and I don't get it.
You have beans on toast. Shut up.
Yeah.
Or they all drink hot tea over there. Sweet iced tea. They're like, this is way better than the hot tea that we drink. And a biscuit is a hard cracker to them. This is a scone. This is a fucking American fluffy ass fucking biscuit. You dump some fucking sausage gravy on it and you scarf that shit.
In Ionia, our school gives us free lunches twice a week. I sent you the picture of the...
Who do they give?
Huh?
Who do they give?
They give to the students.
And yeah, how are you getting it?
Because I have a child in school. So, and they don't care. You can tell them you got 5 kids. They'll give you enough food for 5 kids, whether you got them in school or not. This one, and it says on the side of the, what was this? Uncrustable, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it was. Each 2.68 ounce peanut butter and strawberry jam sandwich on wheat bread provides 1 ounce equivalent meat alternate and 1 ounce equivalent grains for the child nutrition.
Okay. That sounds right.
Meat alternate.
Yeah. Do you not get that?
It sounds like it's synthetic meat.
Peanut butter has protein.
Yeah. Okay.
The meat alternate is the protein peanut butter.
It made it sound, to me, it sounds like Bill Gates has his hands in Uncrustables. So, and then I took a picture of the grape one, and it had the same bullshit on it. So
to me, I get it off the protein coming out of the peanut butter, the grain out of the bread. I guess maybe I look at food differently than other people, but that's
no. You're probably right. I'm sure I read it wrong. However, it just
because yes, peanut butter and jelly sandwich has a high carb rate, high sugar content, whatever.
Yeah.
But it still has protein in it. That's a big one.
One shot, baby. How you like me now? Keep videoing. Keep videoing. You can zoom out if you want. Oh my God.
The whole field and woods and everything got filled full of smoke.
The shock was just amazing.
Duffy took my phone and videoed it while I took the shot. Let's see, Amy took a pic, and I don't know if is that it. No, that's the dirt after I shot
still
it.
Pretty smoky out here. That was only 6.
It cleaned all the weeds out.
Cleaned the weeds out. That's one way to mow.
I can't find the one that Amy took, but anyway.
So
I'm way off.
Your thing of meat alternative reminded me of this I saw earlier.
Okay, I'll look for the
yesterday.
You don't like it over there where you live? Why not?
I know what will happen if you leave the house.
What happened?
Mom's just gonna lock me in.
She's gonna lock in your room?
Yes, because she doesn't want me to tell people that I'm hungry.
Okay.
She was hungry, so we're gonna also going to get her some food.
No, we have food at home. She has food allergies. Like, she's severely allergic to dairy. Any kind of.
Can she eat chicken nuggets?
No, she cannot. Absolutely not.
All right, why?
She cannot. Number one, we're vegan.
So what does she eat normally?
Everything.
Mommy and Daddy get food, but they don't give it to us. They eat it themselves. And I think she just thinks I'm allergic because at Grandma's house, Grandma feeds us good, and once in a while she gives us some non-vegan stuff, but none of us ever get sick.
You're gonna be wet on the road. Okay. For a child in the
What?
So
your date.
I was gonna say a fucking thing.
So yeah, the fucking parents are feeding a literal child a vegan diet. Children are not vegan. They are omnivores. If you want to be a vegan as an adult, that is your decision. Do not treat your kid that way. The kid is...
I got a story for when we're done. Ask me about eating at the campground when we're done. Yeah, you guys will love it.
No, if people want to be vegan, whatever.
But don't drag your kids or your pets into it. Oh, dude, the amount of people I've seen, no, my dog is vegan. No, the fuck he ain't.
Now,
yeah, there's a salad and a steak, and the dog goes after the steak. No.
See, I've seen dogs allergic to grains. Gives them skin allergies.
Yeah.
Or gastrointestinal bullshit like Charlie's got. Yeah.
Okay.
So, something, yeah.
Okay, that's unforeseeable. But...
No, it's foreseeable. It's not a dog diet.
But my kids, my kids are raised on meat and potatoes.
So, for dogs are carnivores.
I'm still stuck in the whole Braille thing. Sorry.
By nature, dogs are carnivores. Sorry. That's the way they've always been. We just started mixing oat and grain and shit to fluff up their food supply. My parents fed their dogs, and so when I was growing up, we had a Cocker Spaniel, English Cocker Spaniel, and she was towards the end of her life, and she was very sedentary towards the end. Then they decided to switch the dogs over to the raw meat diet, so it was like chicken backs they bought from Otto's over in Middleville, from the farm market in Lansing. They'd buy cases of chicken backs.
Whole new dog?
Huh?
Whole new dog?
Then they'd go to some market in East Lansing and they'd buy a case of beef heart. Basically all the scraps that normally aren't used. They would just buy that shit for fucking cheap, take it home, cut it up into bite-sized pieces, portion it out by weight, like to the ounce in portions. And they do like a month or so at a time into reused Ziploc bags. Throw them in the freezer and then thaw it about a week at a time to feed the dogs 2 meals a day of raw meat. Cocker Spaniel, whole new fucking dog. Hyper all over again, even at advanced age. Like all the joint pain that she was clearly having, fucking gone. Dogs thrive. Oh, by the way, you should pay attention to this. I know it's a lot more work for you. But the dogs take a shit in the yard. Within a couple days, it turns white and hard as a rock. And then 2 weeks later, turns into dust and disappears.
Not ours.
No. Raw meat, they will turn into a rock. Like my parents had a full-size German Shepherd. Take a shit in the yard. Couple days later, white and hard as a rock. And if you run over with a mower, it'll crumble. And then in a couple days, it's just gone.
So
I remember years ago, our all dog shit was white and hard. Anyway,
the daughters.
There's a lot of grain and shit in there now.
My daughter's mom's side of the family, they feed their dogs a lot of raw meat. They go to Otto's, and then the turkey farm there on Coates Grove outside of Hastings.
Well, that's probably Otto family.
Chase Turkey Farm, I think.
Okay.
And then they go to the Lake Odessa Slaughterhouse, Hannah Slaughterhouse over to Sunfield and get cow and pig pieces and parts.
Entrails.
They have a meat grinder and they run it through the freaking meat grinder.
That is a lot of work.
But they don't have to buy food.
They
get it all for free.
Charlie's dog food's $100 a bag.
You say it's a lot of work.
Yeah, dude.
But so my parents cut it into bite-sized chunks. And when a dog bites into bone like that, it kind of does something primal for them because they're crunching through bone. But also, crunching through bone and meat like that keeps their teeth very clean.
Oh, they would get the cow femurs or whatever.
Yeah.
Fresh. They just trim them up. They throw them in a freaking grocery bag, bring them home, and hand them to all the fucking dogs.
I buy, not at Meijer anymore because you don't see Meijers. You don't see them there anymore. The West Side Meat Market or whatever it's called in Grand Ledge sells frozen beef femurs. Non-canoe cut. I don't want canoe cut. I want whole. And I'd give that to, when I had the two, I gave them to both. And I'd get easily hour and a half of them just going to fucking town trying to get the marrow out.
Uh-huh.
But, I know it's a lot of work. If you switch to raw meat, your yard would be a lot less shitty. Just saying.
I know.
And your dogs would be healthier. It's what dogs should be eating. Now, don't get me wrong, dogs should have greens. But get them onto the raw meat, gets all the oats and shit out of their diet, all the grains that don't need to be there, gets it out.
The corn, oats,
Dogs will eat eggs. The shells, I guess, are good for their coat. Eggs are
it's a good
for
source
them.
of calcium.
Yeah.
The shells are a good source of calcium for them.
It's all good for them.
For their bones, their teeth, their freaking nails, everything.
And you know exactly what's going in.
Right.
And Yeah.
But now you were talking about the protein and so on and so forth. There actually is another thing that is, of course, separated and refined down is what they call TVP, textured vegetable protein. It's the
Sounds
proteins,
appetizing.
and to be
I watch
honest,
TV.
it looks like freaking panko breadcrumbs that you fucking bread shit in. And I used to add it to a lot of food that the kids were on their kick that they didn't want meat. They didn't like the taste of the meat or whatever. So I would put that in there so they would get protein with it. But I also do it when I put venison and stuff because it doesn't have any taste. It is literally just more or less it's a freaking protein powder like these guys that freaking make their protein shakes.
There's the whole warehouse is full of it. Yeah.
But
we never talked about the micro Sean what? Sean Ryan show. That was a really good episode.
Micro also did that sit down with JD Vance.
Yeah.
That was good to watch.
Here's the long distance. Maybe I give it from by the pool. Boom. So we can do that again. And then I went to Dunham's and I'm like, well, I'm already here and I got a 15% coupon. I'm going to buy another fucking 2 pounds of tannerite. I'm on my way back to. Yeah, we need to. I was worried about the windows, naturally, but apparently it wasn't that bad. So I feel like a 10-pound shot is coming on. Whenever you guys are ready, I've got it.
You know, if you would bait a very nice pile of tannerite,
you might send a dog through the windows. So
a dog-sized rodent. Let's be clear, not an actual dog, a dog-sized rodent.
I did some more research on hunting. I was watching these 4 dudes that are out in the field hunting, and they all have night vision or thermal.
You sent me one on a side-by-side where they were shooting hogs. That was a huge turn on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But like every one of these guys had a shot at a different coyote. Or they thought, because dog shape. And all of a sudden they realize tails are curled. Actual dog. And they just start calling out curl tail, curl tail, curl tail. And everyone's like, all right, not shooting now.
Yep.
Someone's dogs. So
it's good. It's good knowledge.
Good knowledge. So because you said there's some dogs out there. So
we'll cross our fingers. The ATF application has been mailed in. I'm just waiting for a phone call.
So I actually saw someone that submitted a form with the ATF.
I have I have high hopes, low expectations.
Someone submitted a form to the ATF. I think it was to manufacture. They wanted a gunsmithing license.
Well, I did 1 and 7.
So he hadn't heard a response. So he reached out to the director of the ATF and said, hey, I've been waiting for a while. No guts, no glory kind of deal. I'm waiting on a response. And it said, what's your control number? I'll look into it. And he got it slingshotted through by reaching out to the director.
Really?
So
it's a 2-month process or better.
Or, hey man, I know you're playing on your phone today.
My name's Moody and you can kiss my ass.
When we were down in Tennessee, we went in the Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Well, half the bottom floor is guns and ammo and everything else.
That was a massive.
Like
we were
Knife
looking
Works.
at them and buying one there in Tennessee. Okay, trying to get back to Michigan. I'm like, man, it would be nice if Ty got his shit done real quick. Because I know his address.
So hold on. Before we end this, just to reiterate for the audience, what is it? Wednesday starts the Ionia sword sales fair downtown.
Wednesday is a late day. That's the whatever they call it, the soft start of the fair. They'll have
okay.
rides
So
and whatever.
Thursday is the
16th
sword
is the
sales
big-
day.
Yes.
Saturday is the Doodah Parade, which is basically the major kickoff for a Saturday.
So go down Friday, get your sword. So Saturday, when the parade kicks off, you can carry your sword down the midway.
So for reference, granted, I bought a file cabinet and a chair, and I've some files to actually put stuff in. I've added
Did
up
you
what
just
I've got.
get blank paper to stick in?
No.
Did you get a real file cabinet or one from a shitty ass company in Grand Rapids?
Shitty ass guy. So far, I am just sub of $700 into this.
Jeez.
That ain't bad.
Well, hold on. He hasn't bought anything yet to sell.
I was gonna say, and then
This is just
I was-
startup cost.
That's not
I've
including
been
the
thinking
lumber that I
about-
got to build the room with and door and.
I've been thinking about other stuff. I'm like, okay, most rooms have most sales places have a vault, safe, whatever. I'm
I
like,
have the
wonder what
safe,
she's gonna do
but I didn't
with
include that in the money. That's another
Wait a
$400.
second. Wait a second. Ty.
that, if not more, depending on the size.
Ty. You're missing a golden opportunity. So, with your new office, if you were to expand it a little bit and put a studio in it, perchance, as advertising for your business, sounds like a tax write-off.
Oh, believe me, the wheels are turning.
And the mini split that would be required, so we don't all have to have fans around here.
The wheels
so we
are turning.
could be comfortable. And then you could sponsor, like, maybe a podcast that you're on, something about, I don't know, freedom and firearms or whatever it would be called.
It's ironically all the same name.
And, then you could have a studio and invite people in to sit down and talk to you. And one of the topics, it doesn't have to be the entire topic, could be guns.
And I'm working on it.
I do know a company where you can get a good table. And
As
chairs.
long as it's not the same shitty Grand Rapids company that gave him the file.
Oh, it wasn't given.
well, never mind.
But
maybe Liberty, or maybe this whole
this
thing that
theoretical
he's doing
podcast that he could have
sponsor a shitter in the building.
Ooh.
Now you're reaching.
Or at least a funnel in a wall.
I'll do that.
It's cold outside in the winter.
How much, how much of these funnels are you talking?
Better be a big funnel for him to shit through.
But, in this theoretical studio that you could build.
Again, I have high hopes, low expectations. I don't know why. I just have...
I guess what I'm
what's
saying
on your
is...
record?
Nothing, but still...
Then how are you going to get kicked back?
I don't know. There's always a way.
You know what?
I bet there's a reason.
Because he defined ATF as something else?
No. I bet they're
All
going
touchy
to
fact.
deny him because he's related to Buzz.
Fucking A. Just like Gavin got screwed. So, who knows?
What did you define the ATF as?
Assholes
Oh,
taking
you were
freedoms.
saying Buzzy's credit card got stolen?
No, my credit card got stolen.
Yeah,
so,
Buzzies.
Actually, they tried to spend, speaking of guns and ammo and crazy shit, right? So they bought...
That's a weird way to excuse one of your purchases.
No. BassProShops.com, Dick's Sporting Goods. Was it Dick's? Yeah, I think it was Dick'sSportingGoods.com.
You like Dick's.
Online stores. A6.
It probably was him.
The Porter is apparent. I had to look it up because I didn't know what the Porter was. It's a men's clothing store.
I thought
Take
you
your
were
word
saying
for
men's
it.
strip club.
There was a bunch of
that's
them,
still
but they
fine
were
traffic.
all some pretty high numbers. $1,300, $1,400 purchases at a time.
Where would you have lost your credit card?
So I went to the bank and the lady says, it's all skimmers now.
Yep.
So a gas pump somewhere.
Do you
or,
not fiddle with your gas pump before
She
you...
says they're so good now, you can't even feel them.
I've seen some pretty good looking ones, but I still fondle it.
I check my bank account, my freaking credit card accounts
I got a
4
text.
times a day.
I got a text from my bank, our bank, whatever. And
No,
I'll see if it
I
says,
check them all 3-4 times a day.
Oh, declined. Cashback now was $20. Bass Pro Online was $3.94. A6 was $3.40. That one was me. That one was me. Looks like they're all getting disappeared, but there was a bunch of $1,400 ones on there.
Alright, here's a wish this well.
All the rest go to hell. See ya.